Hi Aries, welcome into your reading. We're reading for the fourth week of November. Welcome in, welcome in. Those of you that are new to my channel, thank you for stopping by and taking a listen. Um, Greatly appreciate it. Those that have subscribed, guys, I feel honored and blessed, and thank you for keeping the channel going and thriving. All right, let me just pull one last card and we can get your reading going on. FYI, we have Venus going retrograde December 19th. Why am I bringing that up now? Is because you're going to start feeling those effects from now. It's not exactly like Mercury retrograde where, communication gets all messed up. This is different. Venus retrograde, it's the way you feel about love. It's going to affect Libra and Taurus the most. So if you're dealing with a Libra or Taurus, keep that in mind. Also, whatever's in your Venus, listen to that reading as well, because the Venus going retrograde, it's going to affect all of us, and it's going to last up until January 29th, but its aftershock effects will last until March 1st. So those of you who are dealing with an ex, you're going to see, you're going to start feeling very, very differently about that person. And it could be vice versa, that person's energy with yours. All right, enough of that. In the bottom of the deck, we have a Three of Pentacles. This is collaborating with somebody. This can also be somebody in your work environment. Seven of Cups, having options and opportunities, but you don't know which one to take because under this, it's a guessing game for you. The Star, dealing with an Aquarius, you don't have to be, but being hopeful, optimistic about the future. Nine of Swords, also stressed and has anxiety over what you're manifesting for this future. So all of those already just make sense to me with another nine. Okay, so it looks like you recently went, and I'm going to stop right here because there, for some of you, there's a if this hasn't happened yet, they're on their way. There's a King of Swords here. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. It doesn't have to be. It's just somebody very cerebral, logical, business oriented. Anyway, whatever. Here they are at the bottom of the deck. And they're going to offer you a passionate new beginning. When I say passionate new beginning, I don't mean just love. It can also be some kind of creative project. And here you are, Aries, Queen of Wands, ready to rule, rock and roll. And this is going to be a huge period of change for you. So it's very interesting. This Five of Wands talks about blocks, challenges, obstacles, but it also talks about competition. So maybe somebody here wants to partner up with you in business. I don't know. And there's some obstacles and blocks you have to overcome. Not to mention it's a very competitive field. Whatever. Let's go back to love. Now, this person challenges you in some weird way because it forces you to emotionally guard yourself. Even though you've manifested this for yourselves, Aries, because you are trying to manifest a different future from the one that looks nothing like last year or the year before, wherever in your life. And you're very stressed. And I don't know if this is coming from a place of control, wanting to know every step of the way what's going to happen, if it's going to happen, and how it's going to happen. This could be also an issue. But you're remaining positive. You're remaining hopeful. You're still going into that direction, praying, going towards your true north. Again, Aquarius, because I saw that air sign. And you are here reviewing your options, your opportunities, whether you should collaborate with that person or not. Again, either work or with love. And when I say collaboration and love, I mean, it seems like you're both interested in working with each other. This is why we say collaboration. So that's like the intro or kind of like the backstory I see here. Now let's get down into your situation. I have the Four of Wands and the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands was peeking out. I wasn't exactly sure, but I was like, let me just take it. And then when I turned around and I saw the card, I was like, oh, wow, success. But Four of Wands, I almost feel like the universe is, because this card almost came out by itself, which is Four of Wands, which is about your foundation, whether this is your career, job, or this is your foundation with your marriage, your relationship, because this is talking about being with someone, engaged, married, moving in. You get it. Whatever foundation is important to you, you're going to have success going into the right direction. I almost feel like the universe is encouraging you right now that you're taking the right steps. You're taking the right measures in the direction that you're going into. It's very different. This is probably why you have the Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck, and you might have some anxiety because it's unknown. You don't know, but it is. You're like, okay, I'm doing something very different in my life. Am I going in the right direction, or am I messing this shit up? Or am I just taking a dumbass detour and I'm going to go right back to where I started from? No, but this is why the Queen of Wands was also at the bottom of the deck. This was the Queen of Wands is a badass. Sometimes I feel she's more of a badass than the King of Wands. The King of Wands wears these robes with salamanders all over him because it talks about the salamanders protecting him from fire. The Queen of Wands does not. She goes forth. She doesn't care. She's brave. She's like, fuck it, I'll take the risk. And that's what it feels like to me here. You guys are taking some major risks on your foundation, whether this is love related, work, or career. Let's keep going. What's coming towards you guys? The Eight of Pentacles and Three of Wands. Yeah, you're working really hard on your craft, whatever this is. If this isn't your craft, this is definitely talking about you, yourself, your spirituality, your evolution, who you are, your foundation, the people you hang out with, the people you associate with, the way you even look, all of it. You're working on yourself. You're manifesting, you're changing. And Three of Wands, waiting for something or someone, waiting for your ships to come in. Absolutely. These two make complete sense together. Because the Eight of Pentacles usually, I'm sorry, did I say Eight of Wands before? Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles usually signifies when you're keeping your nose to the groundstone and you're just keeping your eyes down and you're focused on whatever it is that you're focused on, almost to an obsessive point, whether it's something like a hobby or a job or yourself or your relationship, whether it's your looks, the way your demeanor, the people you hang out with, the music you listen to, the conversations you have. This is like an intense focus on oneself to better improving. But while you have your head down, you don't realize you're collecting all these pentacles behind you. Like sweat equity. You're putting yourself in this energy into something, but you don't see maybe something manifesting yet. Whether that's a change in your environment on a social or personal level, or whether you see the money coming in. It doesn't matter. It's coming. And it looks like that's what you're waiting for here. Uh, and this is what's coming towards you. But the fact that the Eight of Pentacles is there, it's telling me it's positive. You don't see it yet, but it's coming, especially when I see Eight of Pentacles, because you're climbing now. All right, let's keep going. What you don't see coming. Eight of Wands. Yeah, you're in the realm of the eights. 9, 10, and then we start the aces, the new beginnings. You're getting there. Eight of Wands is communication. It's also action, can also be work. Eight of Swords. You have 3 eights from the same deck. I'm surprised the fourth one didn't pop out yet. And who the hell wants that fourth one? The fourth eighth is the Eight of Cups. You're over that. Emotionally disconnecting from or walking away from something, that hasn't shown up, which tells me all the other eights are here. With the Eight of Wands and the Eight of Swords, this is kind of beautiful. You're feeling stuck though in your mind, but I've come to embrace the Eight of Swords, because Eight of Swords is telling me you're mentally stuck with something and you can't figure something out. You don't know what the answer is, what the solution is. But at the end of the day, this is why I embrace the Eight of Swords. It doesn't mean this is all in your head. That means there is a solution. You just haven't figured it out yet. So there's some kind of communication that's coming in with this Ace of Cups, which is amazing. This is going to shock the shit out of you. You're going to have an emotional new beginning, either in love or an opportunity with work that you're going to be totally obsessed with. I know I'm reading both angles, but I don't know how I cannot, because a lot of these things, these Wands and Pentacles represent work, Cups, emotions. And when I see this, this is beautiful. You're going to feel love here. And you're going to get this communication, how someone feels, that they're very, very interested in you. But for whatever weird reason, you're going to feel stuck. But you're going to be juggling the situation, because you're not like, okay, I feel stuck by this offer. I don't know about this offer, but let me not completely disregard this offer. So you juggle it. You hang on. So this is why the communication ensues. And again, Wands could also be work related. And this might be 2 job hustles. All right. Your advice. 9 of Cups. Oh yeah, baby. Chase your dreams. Whatever makes you happy, you go and you do that. On a side note, this could also be go ahead and party. Drink your ass off. You deserve it, Aries. You really do, from the shit you guys have recently been put through. 4 of Cups. This Ace of Cups might potentially be something that you're like, you're happy it comes along, but you might be like, I don't know if I really like it. And the reason you might not like it, because, and here it is, there's a blessing right here, but you're just over here, it's like, I think you might be thinking about, I don't want to say that the grass is greener on the other side, but maybe you're just thinking like, no, it's not for me. Like there's an apathy there. But this is falling in your advice position. So the Nine of Cups and the Four of Cups, this is everything to do with your feelings. Totally. And it's saying definitely go for your, towards your happiness. And there's a possibility that this could make you happy if you give it a chance. So that's what your advice is saying. Give it a chance. This might actually make you very happy. Because in your outcome, this is fantastic. Two cups, a partnership, whether this is business or love. This is complete amazing partnership. Three of Cups here. Celebrating good news. This can also be dating. This can also be reconciliation. Ace of Swords. Contracts for business. Others of you, this could be cutting something out. Not necessarily. I don't feel that. I feel like this is a contract, or if this is a reconciliation or connecting in love, this is being on the same page finally with somebody here. You're finally on the same page and you're going to start a new chapter. Some of you could also be traveling, and not across the street. This is like around the world, abroad. But yeah, there's a new chapter here, especially with the Ace of Swords. You have an Ace of Cups and an Ace of Swords, a Two of Cups, and the World. Seriously, let's end the reading right here. This is a beautiful. All right, let me grab my other deck so we could start clarifying this. Guys, if this resonates with you and you like what you hear so far, hit that like button down below. Help the channel thrive and grow, please. So far, so good, guys. I really don't see anything. All I see is some hiccups that are mostly with you internally. Let's see. What is this? See? Ding. Right on the money. What is this Four of Wands, please? Look at the bottom of the deck. Two of Cups. There's a partnership coming in. Love or business? I don't know. It's definitely here. What is this Four of Wands? It's definitely about your foundation. Aries. Leave me your comments below. What the hell's going on with you guys? Your good news makes me happy. All right. Page of Wands. Your good news makes me happy. Quite literally, this is the card of good news. Page of Wands. You're excited. Nine of Swords. Yeah, you're stressed. It's again, the cards are now starting to repeat themselves from a different deck. Nine of Swords. It's like, okay, Aries, seriously, put down this dagger. Really, it's gonna be okay. Seven of Wands, defensive. All right, so looking at these cards, sometimes the Page of Wands too signifies to me the Aries card as well. You're excited to go on or start this new chapter in your life, or when you receive this good news, there's something about this information that you receive that makes you very defensive and it stresses you out. Again, I don't know what this is, but at the end of the day, these are clarifying your Four of Wands and your Six of Wands, success on your foundation. And you're very excited about this. You're very happy and excited, but then something sets into your brain, something sets into your mind, and you go into defensive mode. Oh my God. The universe is like, yeah, and it's just something you need to be careful of. Okay, now I'm going to mute it. Sorry, guys. My spirits like to talk to me any way, shape, or form. That way, sometimes my nose gets itchy. Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Look, you're getting wish fulfillment at the end of the day, regardless. And this is on a personal level. And Queen of Wands is under that. See that? There you are, badass. You're right there. And you're going to get your wish fulfillment. But there's something here that keeps plaguing you mentally. So it's like, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like when you get to the top, Aries, you're like, okay, I'm at the top now. I reached a goal. I got here. Now what? And you get like defensive. Like you get, and I don't know if you get this feeling of like, oh my God, the other shoe's going to drop, or some kind of vibe like that. But I just see you being very defensive. Who the hell knows? Maybe you need to be. What do I know? It's your situation. It's your circumstance. Because at the end of the day, you are getting success. How you're getting that success, I don't know. But I see you defending it. Because that's what the Seven of Wands does. She reaches the top. And quite literally in this card, there's a she there. She reaches the top. And she defends her turf. But, you know, it plagues you at night, gives you anxiety. I don't know what this is, but at the end of the day, you're still excited to move forward. If anybody can handle this, it's you. Nine of Cups, Queen of Wands. All right, let's see what's going on. What's this Eight of Pentacles and the Three of Wands? What are you waiting for? You're waiting. You've invested time and energy into something, whether it's yourself, a business, or a company, and now you're waiting for your ships to come in. Thank you. Ten of Swords. The Hangman. Okay. Yeah, you're stuck because you recently had an ending. And after you had this ending, Aries, it's like you decided to, quite frankly, work on yourself, whether this is your own business, your own job, or your own craft, or yourself, your personal self, because there was an ending. And then when the ending came, you felt stuck. So you started working on yourself. And if this isn't if this hasn't happened, if this isn't happening, it's gonna happen, because this is in the position of if it's coming towards you. You might be recognizing, okay, there's an ending here. This shit's not working out for me anymore. So I'm gonna do plan B. And then when you start plan B, you're waiting for the results of plan B. Very interesting. Let me see what's at the bottom of the deck. Nine of Cups again. Yeah. You guys are on the right track. You're definitely on the right track, Aries. All right, let me see what's going on with this Ace of Cups, this Eight of Swords, the Eight of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles. Why is that here? Why is this unexpected? I guess this Ace of Cups comes out of nowhere for you. This is what's unexpected. I know, I look like a farmer today, and I live next to Manhattan. Oh, funny. I don't know why I get a kick out of that, but all right, let's see what's going on. Judgment and Justice. Damn. Eight of Swords. Here you are, stuck again. Nine of Wands. You're guarded. Knight of Pentacles. Okay. I think because things are moving too slowly for you, this is why you're all up in your head. Things are not moving fast enough, but they are moving in the right direction. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight in the deck. And with a pentacle, it comes 3D results, whether that's money or love. But it just moves slowly. And I guess sometimes for like an Aries, if it's that slow, it means it's not coming at all. Because you like to see results. Because you act on results. But the fact that it's coming so slow, especially if this is love, you're emotionally guarded because it's not moving fast enough. This is why you have Judgment here and Justice. Justice is talking about karma. You're getting karmically rewarded over here, especially with the Ace of Cups. This is telling me here's your karma. But when this comes in, you feel stuck, like you feel like you need to make a judgment call. And because you don't know what the right call is, you juggle it. So you keep communicating with the person. Because the Eight of Swords is at the bottom of the deck, clarifying the Eight of Swords. And the Nine of Wands, being guarded emotionally, feeling stuck. And I don't know if this is because of your past, or this is just something you're not sure you want yet. And that's what it more or less feels like. You're not going to be sure you want this. But you also don't want to fuck up. You also don't want to make a mistake. You also don't want to disregard it and have this become a missed opportunity. That's the vibe I'm getting. That's the energy I'm feeling off of you guys. And I told you, you know, we're going to have Venus retrograde, so you're going to have a lot of weird mixed feelings about love. Okay, Four of Cups, Nine of Cups. Advice. Why is the Four of Cups here with the Nine of Cups? It's saying this blessing could actually make you very, very happy. Can fulfill you. The Sun in reverse, the Hierophant, and the Fool. Taking a leap of faith towards a relationship. The Sun in reverse, it's still, for me, the most positive card in the deck, even in inverted. The Sun in reverse, especially in your advice position, it's definitely telling me you're not looking at something in the right way. It's like you're, how can I explain this? You get these channeled messages and you're supposed to like convert them to like English. It's like they're looking into the darkness. They're not looking into the sun. I'm like, okay, what do you mean? These are the channeled messages I get. Anyway, so in your advice position, They're like, we're giving Aries this blessing in disguise that can bring them fulfillment, but they're just looking in the wrong direction. And your advice is to get this on, because it just means it hasn't happened yet. And I feel like maybe a lot of you Aries people are waiting for something or someone from their past, possibly a reconciliation. And even though that's the Five of Cups, I see it in the Four of Cups. You know, it's like it's like you made peace with yourself with the past. You're like, all right, fuck, it's not happening, it's not coming, it's whatever. But you're holding out a tiny little bit of hope for that person to come back, especially with the Sun in reverse, reconciliation in the upright, but it's not, it's in the reverse. So they're saying that's not the way. Time moves quick, and man waits for no one, especially you, Aries. This person hasn't reached out for you. What's their point? What's their point? They're not going to. And sure, maybe they think they're waiting for you. And I don't know if this has anything to do with who fucked up or who didn't. It doesn't matter. When you really love somebody, you make moves. You create waves to get with that person. So if somebody told you, you know, they're not sure if they're emotionally available, believe them. Those are red flags. Those red flags is not a carnival calling you in. Those are our warning signs. And so it's like the universe is like saying, you need to move on because you're about to evolve. And all of these cards are pointing in that direction. And I see you shifting slowly in this direction. And now I'm starting to understand the Knight of Pentacles. What's happening here for you guys? You're slowly shifting. All right, let's see what's going on with this world. Because you're going to start a new chapter with this Ace of Swords. And there's Three of Cups and the Two of Cups. Look at the most amazing outcome. You're definitely going to partner up with somebody. What's this Two of Cups and the Three of Cups? King of Cups. Are you joking? Guys, this is fantastic. The King of Cups is emotionally available, what I just got done telling. Somebody here that's coming towards you is emotionally available, is emotionally intelligent, has feelings like a vast ocean. What you were dealing with in the past was somebody had emotions of a teaspoon. This person is here and they want to partner up with you. They have big ass feelings for you. You know what's at the bottom of the deck? The Lovers. You want to know what's under the Lovers? The Two of Swords. You're stuck. You're torn. You're not sure. And you know what's under that? The World. The World. The new chapter. There's somebody new that's coming towards you, and all of this is telling me that you need to be emotionally available. Aries. This is why I saw all the eights except the Eight of Cups. You're there. And this is why you have the Two of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. You're there and you're willing to give this a shot, but you're holding on a little bit of hope out. You're holding out hope a little bit from somebody from the past. I could be wrong, but there's something there that's holding you back slightly, and it's all here in your head. So, you know, you have the King of Cups and the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. This is amazing with your outcome. This person's coming in. They are riding right on in, Aries. Let's get some cards over here for you guys. This is a beautiful freaking reading. Romantic feelings. Absolutely. You deserve love. Forgiving and learning. Guys, forgiving and learning, if you're having a reconciliation, this is possible between you. Maybe you had a false start with somebody. You were dating somebody, I don't know, like 6-7 months or something like that. And then you broke up because somebody got scared, whatever. This is why you have an Ace of Swords in your outcome, because you're forgiving and learning. Three of Cups, this is for those that are reconciling. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Ace of Swords, Three of Cups. Those of you that are reconciling with somebody, this is forgiving and learning. Maybe you guys needed to separate, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 months so you can learn things about yourself. The Eight of Pentacles. Somebody here needed to learn a lot of shit about themselves or work on themselves. And then you both worked on yourselves, and then you came back together and you got onto the same page. And you had this reconciliation and you both forgave each other. Others of you, this forgiving and learning card for me, this is talking about yourselves. Forgiving and learning your own self. This Eight of Pentacles here still is you. This is you forgiving yourself for all your transgressions from the past, or forgiving somebody else's transgressions against you, because you've learned. This Eight of Pentacles is telling me you are evolving. And this forgiving and learning is what's bringing you in something big, something huge, someone emotionally available, so you can understand that emotional availability. And when you don't see it, you're like, oh, red flag, peace out. Not a carnival. It's a warning. And this is why you have romantic feelings with somebody here. Let's get some advice for you guys. What an amazing reading. I'm so happy for you guys. Why am I whispering? Aries, please. Oh my God, really? Don't let your past hold you back. South Node. South Node is, I don't know if you guys know what the difference between North Node and South Node. We all have a shadow side and a dark side. Dark side, shadow side, and then we have a light side. The good stuff about ourselves, the things that we recognize that makes us awesome sauce. Aries, your awesome sauce, you know what that is. That's your South Node. Your North Node is the node that, like, sometimes it's like your dark side, the things that you work on. Eight of Pentacles. But look at this. Don't let your past hold you back, because you can, because you are amazing, because you are light creatures. You're amazing. And I've never known somebody to date an Aries and have an Aries ever be forgotten, regardless how it ends. Aries have the power to bring people to their knees. And that's not because you're attractive and you're good looking. You are that, yes. But that's not why. There's something sexy and mysterious about all of you. There's something genuine about your intrigue and how brave you are and the way you put yourselves out there and you're caring. And the more people pull back your layers and peel those layers back, the more addicted they become to an Aries. So remind yourselves of that, Aries. Remind yourselves, and don't let your past hold you back into having your future. The other card that fell out, hold your vision. I told you, you guys are on the right track. You are definitely on the right track. Let me see what's at the bottom of the deck. Adjustments are required, and I think you know that. Some adjustments are required, and this is why you have the Two of Pentacles juggling, because I think you're aware of it, and I think you know that you just need to fine-tune some certain things, and this is also why you might be in your head. But once you do this, you guys are aces to move forward. All right, guys, leave me your comments, and I will see you on the next one.